Google Maps competitor finder. You want to be able to export all of the competitors around you within a certain radius at a specific location to your choosing. And I'm not talking just the ones that are ranking, the ones that are hidden away, the ones that sneak up on you. I'm going to show you today with this free spreadsheet how you can literally get a list of up to 200 competitors in a click of a button for free, all of their maps listing data in this handy, accurate spreadsheet. This is the spreadsheet behind me, the Google Maps Competitor Finder, where you can find and extract competitors from Google Maps. So essentially, this is the results page. Now I'm going to show you right now how you run this page. So this is how you find competitors. First thing we do is we need to go to input. Okay, so this is where you input the data. Very, very simple. You'll then come up to the roofing contractor or this page here, business category. Now, it's very important that you come down to the category tab here and you find your category in here. Okay, I've put all of the categories in here. This is all you'll need. You can just go Control F. If you're a roofer, as an example, you would want to put roofing, but roofing's not right. The way Google has put this and monitors this with its created its categories is around roofing contractor. So just literally copy this, put it into the input like I've done here. It's that easy. Now, you can put a latitude and a longitude. So all you need to do is go into Google Maps. Let's say you're in Hollywood, Fort Lauderdale. Let's go out Sunrise Way. Click on the maps, do a right click. You can use the latitude, you can use the street address, you can use whatever you want. I like the latitude because I can put a location right to the pin drop. So I've copied that, right click on that, it's going to copy, come back up. This is our location. Click on this. Now you can set the radius out as big as you want. It's up to 15,000 meters, which is not bad. It's not bad. Now Mac results is up to 200. The reason it's up to 200 is because this is what you can get with the API call that I've set up. Because if you try and go higher than that, you are going to pull out more people. But to be honest, guys, like in this geo radius, looking at more than 200 competitors isn't really relevant unless you're in like New York City. But for the average person, this is going to be absolutely fine. So then you've got fetch contact details. You can do yes, it'll pull the place ID and everything like that for you. Business name, optional. Look, this is hit and miss because it depends on how they've entered the details. Okay, so once we've done that, all we need to do is come up to the top here and go run analysis. Now I'm going to walk you through, hang around to the end of the video because I'll walk you through how to set up the sheet, exactly how it is, get the copy, insert the API key, which API you need to set up. There will be another video for that, but I'll walk you through exactly what to do at the end. So stick around. Right now the script's running. Normally takes a minute or two, but then it's it. The results are here. So as you can see here, boom, results. This is what it's found. It's found 50, it took 20 seconds. Boom. So all we need to go now is to the results tab. Click on the results tab. Now I'll walk you through understanding the data from this maps listing. Okay, so first thing is, here's the name. Here's the business name. It gets pulled in automatically with the input. Put yes, put no. Sometimes it can just grab, because someone does something cheeky like this as roofing contractor, that's not actually accurate. So doing this is their actual name, Gold Coast Constructions LLC, not roofing contractor. This, I'm 99% sure that that's not their real name. Now, what I've done for you is a couple of things. So first thing is we've got the rating box. So you've got the average rating overall. You've got the number of reviews. Then you've got the threat level. Now, what this is I rate this on how many reviews they've got, what's their average rating, and the distance to you. You know, so it's not bad. It gives you a quick look at it. You know, it's something where we can put together analysis, and I'll walk you through the analysis tab in a moment. But essentially what you get to do is you get to assess, okay, well, this bloke's literally 1.17 clicks from me or 0.72 miles. So they're a minimal threat, you know, nothing to really worry about. However, this guy's a medium threat because he's got 95 reviews and he's quite close. You know, he's less than 2 miles away. These guys are 3 miles. Then we start to push it out as, they've got over 100 reviews. We start to see that they're a high threat. Now, we've got the address that they're located at, their primary listing category, the latitude, longitude, and place ID. So you've got all of this information here. And then the other thing that I want you to do is go across to the analysis page. Now, this is going to give you the top 5s. You know, like who's your real threat who's what you need, like what you need to be looking at. So as an example, because I love, if you follow my Osborne Digital Marketing stuff, you know that I love looking at like top 3, top 5. So what this does is it pulls it in for you so you can essentially get some information. So I've looked at 50 competitors. The average review rating is 4.87, so 4.9 realistically. Average review count is 174. The high threat competitors, there's 22 of them. Medium, there's 11. And then 13, we don't need to really worry about too much if we've got 50, 60 reviews as an example. And we've got a strong profile and strong website. Now, this is one that we can do by reviews and ratings. So we can see here that obviously like Paul Bainge, they're around everywhere. So, good luck. But you can see realistically the strongest competitors by ratings and reviews alone. So this is just a handy little thing for you to go and look at. And now you've got the nearest competitors that's closest to you. So you can see minimal, low, minimal threat. So as an example, immediately, like if I'm setting up a Google business profile, my client, my roofing client, as an example, has said, I want to set one up at this long. All right, cool bananas. And I see this, licking the lips. Because if you've got something where you can generate reviews, you've got a strong website, you can connect in the website, you know what you're doing when it comes to Google business profile optimization, mate, you're going to be able to dominate here. All right, minimal, low, minimal, low. You don't need to be too nervous. So you can just scroll down, 50 competitors, average rating, blah, blah, blah. Just a little insights snippet for you there as well. So you can see that information there. And if you want more analysis, chat with me on my Facebook group. So go to the Ronald Osborne Facebook group that is on this page where you'll get the actual sheet from. Just click that and it'll take you across to the Facebook group, okay? Have a chat with me there. Ask me questions. If you're like, Ronnie, I want to understand more of this, ask me. That's where you ask. So how to export the Google Maps listings? Very easy. You literally can come over and copy and paste all of this information as you want. Copy and paste it out, put it into your own spreadsheets. Look, I would keep it in here and I would keep an eye on all of these listings because, especially the high threat ones. Like I said, it depends. The reason I love the lat and the long compared to the street address, it gives you a pinpoint exact area, like to the meter, realistically. So you know exactly if you are dealing with high or low threats, just like this. You don't need to run a Google scan. You don't need to run this spreadsheet. It's completely free. And then away you go. You understand if you're going to be competing against a lot of people or a little amount of people, it's going to be an easy campaign for you. Now, the pros and cons of this Google Maps competition finder. The pro is obviously that it's free and you get a lot of information. The only downside to this, the only con that I can say is that you don't really have a ranking factor to this. So apart from obviously just the custom formula that I've built for you here, which is pretty straightforward, you don't know who's actually doing the best. Because yes, this guy might be doing really well in this circumference that we've put up, the geo fence that we've put up for this like maps listing area. However, is he actually ranking really well where we are? And obviously the further away, like he's just under 5 mile radius. That's pretty far. Like that's pretty far for a listing. So would he actually be impacting our rankings? That's only a negative thing for this. However, the massive pro to this is you stop, and I've had this happen to me all the time, which is why I did this. You stop having those guys that come out of nowhere. The guys with the minimal threats, the low threats, those guys can come out of nowhere. You sit down, you're about to have a client call. Who is this? How are they ranking there? What did you do, mate? Are you kidding me? How have you come out of nowhere? I hate missing that. It pisses me off. So with this, you get to see everyone that's in the area. Righto, what are you doing well? Are you actually popping up? And it's just a nice way of putting this data aside and being like, okay, this is where they started. This is where they're at now. Because how do you track who's building reviews? A lot of the tools can't, can you? But when you can, all you need to do, run this spreadsheet again in 3 months' time, every quarter, like I suggest, and then all of a sudden, you can ascertain immediately out of your closest competitors who's being aggressive with the review count. You're welcome. Who's changed from a low threat to a high threat? Why? What's changed? These are the things that you get to monitor with this sheet, which is why it's a massive pro. Now, how to set up the finder. Obviously, guys, when I create this for you, you literally go and create your own copy. Like it's file, make a copy. That's what you need to do. The other thing you'll need to do is input your API key. All right, that's very, very simple. There's a link down below for a video. Now, the way you set this up, you click this button and you go set up sheets. The sheet should already be set up for you. You can clear the results here. And then you obviously run the analysis. But to get to this script page, you just go extensions, app script, and then it'll open up that page for you. Okay, so it's going to open up this for you. And this is where you input your own API key. Once you've done that, you're off. You're good to go. The sheet's yours. Now, the way you get this sheet, obviously, you go to the link down below, the Osborne Digital Marketing free marketing sheets. The one's literally worth thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. I'm doing a reprice of this because I reckon it's at least over $5,000 by now. So come and get, as you can see, all of these. Like there's a free citation scraper. Guess what? I'm building an industry specific one. So keep an eye out for that. But with this, you'll be able to see this down here. Okay, so this is where you're going to get this, and it's just going to be called the Google Maps Competitor Finder. Click on that. Now, make sure you put a comment down below. Make sure you join the Facebook group. Join the group. Ask questions, not just pertaining to SEO, business related as well. Those are the questions that I really love. If you want help with your SEO campaigns, your marketing or business campaigns, reach out to me. We can set objectives and achieve the results that you want or get close to them with great help. Reach out to me, Osborne Digital Marketing. I'll be more than happy to help you. Like and subscribe, guys, and I'll see you around. Cheers, legends.